not within the movement. I think within Connecticut, within the Connecticut occupies, I think we do.
Right. But there's a lot of question right now with what it means, nationwide. So yeah, I think Connecticut, yes. The bigger picture, maybe not.
It's interesting too. We even saw it come up a little bit, even in talking about banners and slogans. Like, and I didn't really think it would come out like that, but like there's, you need to have an agreement. Like I feel like I didn't feel comfortable with, I made the banners for the drops on the highways, and so I felt like someone else was going to make a banner and it was going to say "fuck Pfizer," and I was like. And I don't know if you guys, I don't have anything personally wrong with that. And of course, fuck Pfizer. I'm like frustrated with Pfizer, so it's an expression, but I didn't want, like having that be non-violent. It's still like kind of it's rhetoric.
And it's all right to but it's all right to discuss in that fashion within our group because we understand all the evils that Pfizer has proliferated over the years. But when we have to try to reach the public, we really need to do it in a way that is non-aggressive. So we can help them out of their comfort zone and bring them in to see that we are fighting for the big picture.
There was quite a debate on the planning team about that. So
really?
It's interesting. Yeah, just about, free speech versus winning hearts and minds, So
I can still have free speech.
Well, that's what but
there's always another way to explain something.
So I agree, and I think that but just the two conversations that we're having says that there's not 100% of a common understanding, right, of what that means.
Right.
So there's some work to be done there.
How about,
do you need
regional too?
There's a general idea about, I think within Connecticut we have a general idea about like verbal and physical violence, but going beyond that, I think it gets kind of blurry.
As far as like written violence?
Like written violence and just, I guess your demeanor. You could have just a violent demeanor without actually saying or doing anything.
Right.
That's
interesting, isn't it?
So I think in Connecticut we have a understanding to a point, and then but where is that line? I don't even know for myself really. I'm not really sure where that line ends because if I get mad, I want to yell, but then I'm being violent. So it's
right. Well, I think it even came up today when we did the second gate when we went up to ask again. There was someone who went up with us who didn't do anything wrong, but she just was taking a very different tact. I mean, rather than saying, "Could you please send someone out to talk to us?" she was saying, "So, are you hiding something? Are you doing something illegal?" And that felt violent to me.
Yeah.
Even though it really, she wasn't saying she was going to burn down the place.
Right.
You know what I mean?
It just puts that veil of paranoia on the whole situation, and they're hiding something, and
and there's nothing wrong with that, except for does it fit? Do we agree whether it's right? So I think there's work to be done.
I think we need to try to help people understand that your opinions are justified. We just need to work on how we bring that across, how we communicate that to one another.
Right. But you do have people who say, well, fuck that. I'm mad. I just want to say what I want to say.
Let's set up a punching bag. Let's get that aggression out so that you can then...
Let's yell at the golfers to get jobs.
That was wonderful.
Awesome.
Get a job. I have 2 jobs.
For that, that would make me uncomfortable. If I was going to do CD, I would feel very uncomfortable if someone was going to, if we hadn't agreed beforehand that we were going to be nonviolent in verbal communication and demand and the whole thing. I wouldn't want to do it.
Right.
I have to say that
I wouldn't feel like that. You know what I mean? I'd feel scared, and I'd feel like.
I have had multiple interactions with all the people that I did CD with, and it made me feel so comfortable that we had all agreed to be nonviolent. We had all agreed to be verbally and physically nonviolent, and we were standing there, and I knew that it wasn't like one of them was going to flip out and hit a cop, and we'd all get in trouble.
Right.
Because I trusted those people that I was standing with.
And you could see it in that picture.
Yeah, that was